Elvis loved the song, therefore it's not his fault. Country music's queen of compassion has a dark past of slammed doors and wounded egos. Imagine soft-spoken, rhinestone-bright Dolly Parton stepping out of the spotlight to deal with mentors, rock luminaries, and shock jocks who thought they knew her better than she did. Tonight, we explore 5 feuds that nearly crushed her spirit yet led to her greatest successes. In a one-room Smoky Mountain cabin on the Little Pigeon River, Dolly Rebecca Parton is born on January 19, 1946. She is the fourth of 12 children, the daughter of an uneducated but sharp-witted farmer and a mother who passed down centuries-old Welsh ballads while rocking babies in homemade quilts. Her father pays the doctor with a sack of cornmeal due to poverty, but music permeates every work. By 6, Dolly sings hymns for her grandfather's Pentecostal congregations. At 8, she plays homemade guitar. Regional radio features her by 10. Undaunted, she graduates high school on a Friday in 1964 and boards a bus for Nashville on Saturday with a pawn-shop guitar and a promise to write her own future. Nashville is cruel, but Dolly's brilliant single Dumb Blonde shows that underestimating her is risky. In 1967, she joins the Porter Wagoner Show, where her soaring harmonies and electric smile treble ratings and propel her to the Opry. Quick hits like Jolene and I Will Always Love You follow. By the mid-1970s, she's singing pop songs, acting in Hollywood films, and opening Dollywood. Dolly refuses to give up publishing rights to every lyric she writes, setting the stage for future fights. Executives pressure her to write conventional love songs and novelty duets. Tabloids call her Sevier County saint, but her halo conceals razors. Behind studio doors, she fights for artistic control, fair contracts, and intellectual respect. To dispel speculation, she makes plastic surgery jokes and quietly donates to childhood reading programs, but she won't accept unethical deals. Her legend revolves around the conflict between sparkling benevolence and steely resolve, which sparks each feud. Porter Wagoner portrays Dolly as his protege for 7 seasons, but off-camera, he controls wardrobe, set lists, and touring plans, considering her earnings as his kingdom. Dolly's chart dominance tells her she's outgrown men or sidekick. In 1974, she says goodbye in secret, and then with the heartbreaking lines of Will Always Adore You. Porter, betrayed, sues her for $3 million in lost profits, calling her ungrateful in the press. Dolly does not fight publicly, settles quietly, and takes sadness to bigger stages. She sings the song that ended their relationship at Porter's bedside years later, proving mercy and self-preservation can coexist. 2. Elvis Presley. Another battle starts with the same anthem. Colonel Tom Parker calls with an offer. Elvis will record and love you. Dolly must give up half her publishing rights. The contract might immortalize her song with King's velvet baritone. Dolly senses a trap. Why sacrifice lifetime revenue for a headline? Nashville gasps as she declines. The decision seems irresponsible until 1992, when Whitney Houston's global success earns Dolly tens of millions and vindicates her restless nights of self-doubt. 3. Linda Ronstadt. Capitol Studios records the album trio with Dolly Parton, Linda Ronstadt, and Emmylou Harris in 1986. Dolly trusts instinct and records harmonies in one take. Linda demands pitch-perfect, scorching daylight, and tempers. Dolly jokes to relax, but studio time runs out. Reporters detect conflict. Linda finally complains that Dolly is unreliable. Further work is delayed for nearly a decade. Finally released in 1999, Trio 2 tops charts and wins Grammys. Critics promised easy sisterhood, but it never happens. Dolly learns that creative chemistry requires trust. Howard Stern, 2008. Fast forward. Howard Stern's crew turns Dolly's audiobook into a nasty interview. Fans roar on radio. Dolly goes to a secluded area, heart racing, to hear her faith-filled words turned vulgarity. Humiliated, she shoots a powerful statement and considers legal action before choosing silence over courtroom drama. After 15 years, she returns to Stern's studio in 2023 to promote Rockstar, her first full rock album. She grins, shakes his hand, and leads the conversation, changing the power balance without complaint. Number 5. Jeff Tweedy. Some critics leave through the back door. Some blatantly charge. In 2024, Wilco frontman Jeff Tweedy says on late-night TV that Dolly peaked at Jolene and that Will Always Love You is romanticism on automatic. Buzzing social media, Dolly, a Storm veteran, shows Tweedy a fun visual of global sales and gives him complimentary Dollywood tickets. Anytime he needs cheering. A quip ends the skirmish. Rockstar sales rise. Independent blogs are Tweety's refuge. Dolly shows that a clever shrug silences cynics faster than a lawsuit. Punk bands mock her rhinestones. She makes Barb-themed Halloween costumes that sell out in days. 90s tabloids cover surgery rumors. Her punchline silences the buzz. It's expensive to seem cheap. She faces country station boycotts for supporting drag queens. She emphasizes diversity, saying everyone deserves a shine. Each controversy inspires the next business move or charity act. Patterns appear. Dolly rejects unjust deals, but she forgives at her own pace. Though stubborn, she never lets bitterness fester. She joins the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2022. She tops country and rock charts with Rockstar in 2023. She releases If You Hadn't Been There, a heartbreaking homage to her late husband Carl Dean, and books a 6-night Las Vegas residency in 2025 at 79. Each chapter emphasizes one lesson. Kindness is strength. The best way to live long is to own your story. Dolly Parton's career sparkles, but 5 unforgettable feuds temper it. Each fight developed her instincts, strengthened her will, and gave the world songs that may never have existed without the conflict. Which fight shaped her legend most? Please comment and join us next time for another undiscovered music history story.